When your body is healthy, you have thousands of problems. But when your body is not healthy, you have only one problem. So, let me ask you this. What if I told you that your daily cup of coffee could be the key to preventing muscle loss that slowly steals your strength every day? Here is a shocking reality. After 50 years, we lose 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year. This means that at 70 years old, you could have lost up to 40% of your muscle mass. Very soon, getting out of bed in the morning becomes more difficult than before. Climbing stairs leaves you breathless, and your legs tremble when you stand up too quickly. Here is the frightening truth. It only gets worse from there. Much, much worse. What is difficult today will become impossible tomorrow. From being unable to walk to having bad falls. Once you start falling, everything changes quickly. You go from doing everything yourself to needing help with everything. Dressing, taking a shower, even going to the toilet, and probably ending up in a nursing home quickly. But in the next few minutes, I will share 5 simple things you can add to your morning coffee to help strengthen your muscles, stabilize your balance, and stay independent at home for years. But here's the thing. Number 5 on this list will shock you. It's something most people ignore every day, but adding just 1 teaspoon to your coffee can reverse muscle loss faster than anything I will show you. So, make sure to stay until the end, because number 5 could change everything for you. And I promise that by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to add 4 to 7 kilograms of muscle and feel strong and stable on your feet again, just like you did 20 years ago. I make this promise to you because as a doctor who has treated thousands of elderly people suffering from muscle loss and weakness, I have observed what works and what doesn't. More than 85% of my patients returned with significant strength gains after adding these 5 simple things to their morning coffee, which we will discuss in a moment. Before we begin, where are you watching from and how old are you? What muscle loss problems do you have? Let me know in the comments. I will respond to each of them. Finally, I have prepared 95 simple, quick, and effective recipes to strengthen your muscles and recover from muscle loss. To get it, use the link in the pinned comment. My name is Dr. Hillman and welcome to the Senior Cooking Blog. Let's start. Number 1. Almond milk. The first thing you need to add to your morning coffee is almond milk. And here's why it's so important. As you age, your muscles need more magnesium and calcium than ever. Here's what's happening in your body right now. Your biceps need calcium to contract. This is the upward movement when you raise your arms. But magnesium helps your muscles relax. This is the downward movement when your arms go down. So when you walk, climb stairs, or get up from a chair, your muscles do a lot of work and use a lot of calcium and magnesium. That's why, if you are 60 years or older, it's really important to get enough of these 2 minerals every day. Now, you are probably wondering, how can I ensure I get these first elements in the morning with my coffee without buying expensive supplements that can harm my liver and kidneys? That's where almond milk comes into play. A cup of unsweetened almond milk provides you with about 450 milligrams of calcium. That's almost half of what you need for the entire day. Additionally, you get 15 milligrams of magnesium to help these muscles relax properly. Almond milk is also perfect for the elderly who have a sensitive stomach, are lactose intolerant, or can no longer tolerate regular milk. Your stomach will thank you. And that's not even the best part. Almond milk supports your muscles in 3 other important ways. It is rich in vitamin E, which protects your muscle cells from damage. It contains healthy fats that help your body better absorb other nutrients, and it is naturally low in sugar, so it will not raise your blood pressure. Number 2. Ground cinnamon. Your best chance to fight aging is muscle. Muscle is a true medicine. The more muscles you have, regardless of your age, the more calories you burn just by sitting in your chair. Glucose regulation is one of the most important functions of your body. That's why it is super important to regulate your blood sugar. And the best way to do this is to have sufficiently large muscles to store glucose. This is where powdered cinnamon in your morning coffee comes into play. Cinnamon is the most studied spice you can add to your coffee to regulate blood sugar and glucose. Some recent studies even show that it improves insulin sensitivity and helps moderate glucose spikes. Cinnamon contains something called cinnamaldehyde. Think of it as little helpers that make your muscle cells more ready to accept glucose. It's like cinnamon opens the doors of your muscle cells so that glucose can enter more easily instead of staying in your blood and causing damage. Number 3. Ginger. The reason why strong muscles are so important is that when you age, being weak and fragile can literally kill you. The figures are frightening. After 65, if you fall and break your hip or a leg bone, you have a 15% to 30% chance of dying within the following year. What is even more worrying is that most people who survive the fall never regain their strength. They end up weaker than before for the rest of their lives. Losing muscle becomes your greatest enemy when you reach your 70s. To keep your muscles strong, you need to eat about 30 grams of protein at breakfast and 30 to 50 grams at dinner. But here's what no one tells you. It doesn't matter how much protein you eat if your body cannot break it down properly. Most elderly people eat their proteins, but their muscles do not receive them because their digestion is too slow. That's why you need ginger in your morning coffee. Add a teaspoon of powdered ginger to your coffee before breakfast. Here's what ginger does. It contains something called gingerol, which speeds up your digestion. Food passes more quickly through your system instead of staying there. Studies show that ginger can make your digestion twice as fast. Number 4. MCT oil. As you age, what best determines your health is not your weight, but your muscle mass. When you reach 60 years and older, the most important thing is to continue simple resistance training. No question of weightlifting, but rather exercises like wall squats or getting up and sitting down from a chair. This is where MCT oil comes in. MCT oil is made from special fats derived from coconut or palm oil. Medium-chain triglycerides are converted into ketones by your liver. These ketones become an instant fuel for your muscles. Number 5. Cayenne pepper. The strength of your thighs is inversely related to your lifespan. The stronger your thighs are, the longer you live. That's why you need cayenne pepper in your morning coffee. Cayenne pepper contains something called capsaicin. It helps your arteries function well and relaxes the muscles of your blood vessels, allowing your blood to circulate easily. Conclusion. I know there are people who will watch this video and revert to their old habits, but you are the one who will take this information and really do something with it. You will commit to adding these ingredients to your coffee and do so consistently, and I hope you will come back to tell us how your muscle loss is reversing and how much stronger you are becoming.